Hello, welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate Graham, and this is Saturday, June 24th, 2023. This is Heart's Frontier, a little space online on YouTube. Gather oracle readings. I'm going to be live tomorrow for a weekly live collective. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll put it in on the schedule so that you can get the notification there. Don't forget to, that. Let's see what our message is for today, Saturn Day. I'm feeling like telling people to make a plan for the week. Sometimes when we wait until Monday or whenever, our week has already started and off to the races. And so I don't know, I'm feeling like telling you to make a plan today for things that you want to do, Sunday to Saturday of next week. You could also take a minute to think about what it is your life is saying to you right now. If you could just, you know, ask yourself maybe a couple days in the future or any amount of time into the future, what it is that you most need to think about now. What would that future self say to you? My future self has a few suggestions on things that would really benefit my it's a weird timing. It's like my current self, my future self, but my future self has a few things that they're saying to me, and it feels like wow, they're really on your side, right? Your future self, your higher self, they're really wanting the best for you. And so why wouldn't you take that, guidance? Why wouldn't you take their mentorship? Uh, because I said mentorship as well, it's not something I say all the time. I would actually say that you could be also coming across someone who you could view as a bit of a mentor, just someone who they may not be a mentor to you in all aspects of life, but they may know a few things about some areas that you just need to learn more about. Okay, let's see. We have allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment so that what's needed can come next. So, is there anything that you're really frustrated by? Is there anything you're just not allowing right now? Because whatever you're not allowing, that's the stuff that really needs to be accepted, right? I think sometimes people will use acceptance as like brushing off some sort of discomfort, but it really, like, acceptance really is true allowance, and acceptance is from like a much deeper place than just like, oh yeah, no, like I get that, like that's how they are and that's how they're going to be and that's what the situation is and that I accept it. I'm just like allowing that. It's almost like brushing over instead of truly saying, yes, this is the reality, I'm going to allow this to happen. But also, are you allowing the opportunities your future self is asking you to look at? I get this a lot. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I tend to get lots of different ideas. I definitely am someone who is meant to do a lot of different things in one lifetime. And so this may resonate with you if you are also that type of person who is meant to do lots of very different things in one lifetime. When I come up against a new thing, a new activity or career or hobby or even just idea or even yeah, just experience. When I come up against a new thing that's asking like, my soul is asking for me to pursue it, and it almost becomes like it's not incessant. It becomes like more urgent or something. Sometimes it can be really difficult to move into that place of true acceptance of, hey, this is what's next. This is coming, because we may not feel like we've even completed or come to full fruition on one of our other goals or wherever we're currently at in our lives. But, timing isn't really up to us, is it? Timing is up to our spirit guides and how the world turns and everything. So that's more real actually than your own fear and maybe hesitations. I'm definitely getting this feeling of like, do not hesitate, like make the plan, do the thing. if there's something you've been putting off, today is a really, really great day to do it. I do feel that. I got a couple things on my list I'm actually really excited to do as soon as this is done. But, that feeling of like, wow, I did it. I got that done. That is like unmatched, right? It really allows you to clear your plate so that then more can be served out. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Guidance. I was really feeling like, even in making this plan and in doing the things, it's doing things that are aligned, doing things that are like asked of you from a spirit, from a soul level. What do you need to make room for? That's our question today. What do you need to make room for? How are you going to make room for what's new? We also have nasturtium, which is victory and conquest. Also, I really do see sailing. And so travel, sailing, some type of transformation. Like that blue boat is really, really, not always do the images very, very specifically point themselves out to me. Um, Nasturtium says victory and conquest. It's it's really interesting the message that's coming through here, because I'm getting the feeling like you've felt like you're having a battle towards something. And so whatever area of your life that you're feeling has been a bit of a battle, more than it has been, have the song Love is a Battlefield coming into my head. Yeah, that may be it for me. But whatever area of your life that you're feeling has been a bit of a battle, a bit of like an uphill, maybe struggle or challenge. The quotation on this card says, "He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still." So, with every challenge, with every obstacle and battle that comes up, we resolve it and solve that problem first within. It's not like circumstances just magically change in front of us and then we just don't have problems anymore. Like, we create that change. So you have to have a problem in order to have the solution. It's no problem. It's no problem to have a problem. My gosh. It's a-okay to have problems come up in your life, to have battles and challenges and obstacles. It's a-okay, so long as you can still remind yourself that you're capable of either allowing that to be and moving around it, or facing up to the challenge and being victorious over it. So some people here may really feel like they need to get victory over something, and they have like a really big struggle ahead of them. I also am feeling like a lot of people, there's like a split here. There's gonna be like 40% of the people, 60, not that you're gonna know. You're gonna know based on what I'm saying here. You feel out which one's you, but there's also a good 40% here who really need to let go of what they thought they were battling. What you thought you were trying to get, you know, over, if it's only coming up with resistance and it's not even aligning to look like it's going to be victorious, you need to let go of that, because that's not something you need to attach to. Actually, what is going on is some sort of battle within. It's like this story of the enlightened warrior versus the unenlightened warrior. The unenlightened warrior fights all his battles outside, and the enlightened warrior knows that the battle is within, right? And so it's kind of this idea of like, do you really need to keep fighting and keep battling? Like, why are you still fighting and battling and trying to come up against something when really you could self manage and just feel so much better? That situation may or may not change, but probably will change for the better. Probably your life will show up in better alignment when you have that self mastery going. All right, I love this card. It says, each time I choose to tune in to spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. I can sort of read backwards, but sort of not. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So don't think that you are in this alone. You are so supported and so guided by your own intuition, by your spirit guides, by your own higher self. This feels like kind of a message from your higher self. Let's see what else your higher self wants to say today. A little bit more. I kind of feel like I have more space on weekends to do longer readings, but I am excited for what I'm doing right after this. All right. What's your higher self want to say? What does this collective's higher self want to say? Yeah. Ooh. Transformation. Your higher self wants to say a fresh new way of living is emerging. A totally almost unrecognizable life is coming for you. Accept this as true. Allow this to be true. Continue to look for highest truth and for guidance. Guidance has been the key of today, right? Guidance from your higher self will be today's message because that is the total tone of it. And joy and delight is at the bottom of the deck. What you might be missing is being in joy is in being aligned, right? So whatever is bringing you to an idea of joy rather than an idea of scarcity or fear, that is what you're meant to be running towards with reckless abandon, like you're running through a field of wildflowers. Wildflowers. You might be running through a field of wildflowers in this like expansive, colorful, abundant, rich type of existence that is on its way for you. Ooh, I was getting this feeling as well. I think that's why I was saying, like, do a plan, like, let yourself be guided. Don't plan it from your rational mind, plan it from your intuitive mind. Odin is psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is, follow your intuition. So, what's the truth? What's the real resistance? Is it you? Are you the real resistance? Let go of the parts of yourselves that are resisting and holding on to that which feels like a battle and that which feels like it is a fight and a struggle. Let go of this, tune into your intuition, allow yourself to be guided. We also have Mother Mary, love and peace. I had a really beautiful dream last night where I had a child and it was like, whoa, whoa, kind of like that big shifty type of feeling. What was really clear to me was that it was like illuminating something that I maybe wouldn't choose to think about in my waking life. So do follow your dreams if they do give you some sort of clue or some sort of information. Mother Mary, love and peace, says, let go of the need to be right. Sometimes justice, like sometimes things aren't fair. Sometimes justice is not possible in a situation for you, but justice will be served no matter what. You have to trust in the divine order of things that justice will come. Choose peace. And it also says mother healing is possible at this time. So if you've had any challenges relating to your mother, what you picked up from your mother, or perhaps directly with your mother, uh, you are more supported for that. You can be guided towards that at this time. Choose peace feels like, instead of going to battle, choose peace. Instead of being the unenlightened warrior, be the enlightened warrior. Know that the battle that you're fighting is actually within. So if you can resolve that, if you can resolve your internal struggles and internal battles, you'll find that you don't see the same type of war outside of you ever again. Okay, one more card for today. My goodness. Lots of things out. I'd love to see you all tomorrow at the weekly live collective reading. Okay, spend quality time together. We'll spend quality time together tomorrow on the live. This says, listen and talk to each other. This is for a particular person who is wanting to know how to move closer to someone. Like they're wanting to know how to move closer into a connection. And I'm really getting focusing on the listening, but actually taking fully in what other people have to say is going to really be beneficial. Especially, I do feel like listening to a mentor. That really is coming up a lot. Could also be your higher self, but I do see also another mentor. That's actually one of the things I'm doing soon is reaching out for a mentor of sorts in a specific industry. So this is today's message. Hope you enjoyed it. Would love to hear how it resonates with you. If it does, if it does not, Would love to know if anyone's watched the Oracle deck review or if anybody does want those, because they do take some time. And, I think there's lots of other things I can also be doing and will be doing, alongside of those. But if they are something that people want to see, if you want to see the different decks that I use, understand why, and maybe a little bit more about Oracle reading, then you just let me know in the comments. There's lots of interesting ways of working with me. I don't do as much oracle reading anymore because I tend to like teaching people how to tap into their own intuition, find their own alignment. That being said, I do sometimes pull out cards when I do meet with clients in talking about alignment. I also love, love, love doing hypnotherapy readings. And I do have a little surprise coming for the YouTube fam and the emails, anyone who reaches out via my emails through my website, heartsfrontier.com. So if you're on that email list, if you've gotten any of my, talks or things like that in the past, there are some free ones on there if you just want to listen to, a past Kate telling you different stories of life or of healing. There's some different workshops that are in there. And so anyone who's on the email list will also get access to this surprise offer for the hypnotherapy. It's such deep work. I just really want to do more and more and more of it. So keep an eye out for that and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Take some time to really tune into that divine guidance of either your higher self or any guides that you choose to connect to. And if you're struggling to connect to your guides, that is also something I would be more than happy to help you with. So you can check all the links below. I am just sending you all love. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow at the weekly live collective oracle reading. Take care.